The optional Households feature gives you a built-in way to simplify management of invoicing and community polls through your website. If you've already entered a substantial amount of member information, you can download your existing data and use it to help build out the Households feature. Click on the Membership tab on the vertical dashboard menu at the left side of the screen and access the Members tab. In the Members window that opens, click on the Download Member Data button and download a file titled memberdetails.csv to your computer. When you open this file in your favorite spreadsheet program, you see the information that's already in your system. To incorporate this information into a set of household entries, click on the Main Households tab to open it and select the Households tab within the Households options. Click on the Import Households button to open the Import Members to Households window, and click on the Download Import Template button to download the importhouseholds.csv file to your computer. This template file is blank, except for the headings of the data columns you must fill in. You'll notice that the Import Households template file includes many of the same data columns as the Member Details CSV file you already downloaded. You can copy and paste data directly into the Households template and then fill in the rest of the information for each household. A complete household entry contains several pieces of information. The title and address provide a unique identifier for an individual household. Use a unique title for every address to avoid confusion, and use the same household title and address for each member of an individual household. Make sure the member email address matches up with the household entry. Just as the email address is the key to connecting a member to a household, the address and household title must match exactly on each member in the same household. For these reasons, it's really important to enter your data consistently and double-check your data before you import. Identify each household as one of the 5 basic household access types: owner, renter, contractor, property manager, and other. Note that access type is not a required field, but its value automatically defaults to owner if you do not include one of the 5 access types when you import your data. Use the undefined other category consistently, either to identify a type that's unique to your community or for every entry that doesn't fit into the other 4 types. The access type is the criterion you use to determine which member categories will receive invoices for dues and fees and can vote on online polls. You can set your options so each access type can do one or the other, both, or neither. When you import address or household information, your website examines your upload file to check for invalid data, including entries that lack information in required fields or specific data that doesn't already exist elsewhere in the system. For example, to include a member email address in a household, the email address already must exist in your member data. Likewise, if you don't supply a title for a household, the import process will reject that entry in your data file. For these types of reasons, it's essential to pay close attention to the validation steps in the import process. After you finish entering data into the import template, click on the Review Import button to check your data. You'll see as many as 5 tabs in the Households Import Summary window. You may not see one or more of these tabs unless your import file adds one of these categories of data or contains entries that fail the import process. The Summary tab shows the overall impact of your data import, including the numbers of addresses and households you'll create. The Households, New Members Added, and Addresses tabs preview the entries you'll import. The Failed Rows tab gives you information about any entries that the process won't import because of problematic data. If you've created addresses within the Households feature itself, you also can download address data from the Addresses tab by clicking on the Download Current Addresses button and saving the currentaddresses.csv file so you can access this information in your spreadsheet program. The Households feature gives you precise control of who receives invoices and which members can vote on community affairs. If you're unsure whether your HOA will benefit from using this feature, talk with one of our expert support representatives about your unique needs. Please like this video if you found it helpful, and remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you'll receive notifications about our new videos.